They don't appreciate nothing because they don't feel like you're doing enough. But how can you ever do enough when they're expecting the impossible? The value that you have goes all the way down no matter how good of a man you are, because she's not getting the top notch. She's not getting as much as another woman is getting, as the next girl, as her best friend, as the females that she sees on the internet is getting. She looks at you and she doesn't feel like she owes you appreciation. And that's the problem that lacks, is the whole owing. What is up, my BBossBaddies and my Batman fellas? It is your girl Bosana, and welcome BBossArmy. So as you guys can tell by the title, today we're going to be talking about why she doesn't appreciate you. So you guys already know my situation. That's why the quality is so bad, but it's okay. If you don't know, I'm just not home. I don't have my lights. Everything is just off. But I told you guys that's not going to stop me from giving you guys videos. This month, I really wanted to just deliver. And nothing is going to stop me, even this sickness, okay? So I haven't did this topic before, but we have talked about appreciating and all that stuff that a lot of women actually do lack. I just want to say thank you to everybody that told me get well soon. I really did appreciate that. It really did make me smile. And I also feel like it did help, because I am feeling better. So everybody that did say that, thank you. So you guys already know the routine. Make sure you check out my Patreon. Make sure you check out my other social media, and of course my other YouTube channel. And so let's actually get into this. We start from 5, go down to 1. So that means what? You gotta watch until the end to get the number 1. Okay, so number 5 on my list is comparing you to others. So a lot of women out here don't appreciate you because they're constantly feeling like everybody else is better. That other man over there is better than you. So what they're doing when they look at you, they analyze you, they see you. Oh yeah, forget about all the good moments. Forget about how much she still thinks you are good looking. Forget about all of that. Because the second that she sees somebody else, sees a man that looks better than you, sees a man that has more money than you, sees a man that has more status than you, sees a man that's more on his purpose, then that's when she starts comparing. And it makes her not appreciate who you are, because now she looks at you and she feels like you are not good enough. She feels like there is guys out here, there is other couples possibly out here that are better than you guys together. And she feels like, I don't need to appreciate you because honestly, I could get better than you. That's how she's looking at it. So you guys understand this? Like, even with the couples, when she's out here, she's analyzing, you know. I told you guys a lot. Girls want to compete. A lot of the times they just want to compete. They want to be better than them. They want to have the better man. They want a man that is better than all these men out here, right? And so when they're looking and they're seeing this guy is doing so good and he doesn't even pay her any attention. And remember, attention is the big key for a lot of women. She doesn't get any attention, right? And you know, you guys are in a relationship or you guys are talking, and now she's feeling insecure herself, and she's thinking like, wow, well, this guy is better than my man, and I'm not even getting attention. So it's not even you. It's not you. It's her own personal issues, right? And we're going to talk more and more about that whole personal issue. But yeah, it's her inner self, and it's just things that you have to understand start within somebody. And so for her, it's just like she looks at you and she doesn't feel like she owes you appreciation. And that's the problem that lacks, is the whole owing. It doesn't feel for her, it's like 50-50. You're doing it, I need to receive it, I need to get it, and I need to bounce it back, I need to give it back. That's not how she's looking at it. She's looking at it as, no, you have to look at this, I'm the prize. She's feeling like she's the prize. I'm the winner here. I'm the one that needs to get all the appreciation, and I don't have to do nothing to earn it, because guys love me, guys find me attractive, guys continue to give me validation. The last thing I'll say about this point is that also when it comes down to relationships, back to the competing thing, a lot of girls will look at other relationships and see that this guy is doing all of this for her. Oh, you know, he's spoiling her, he's buying her the Birkin bag, he's taking her on trips, he's spending so much money, he's letting her just take the money and go on a shopping spree. And then she compares right back to what she's getting out of you, what she's getting from you. And for her, she's looking at you and she's laughing in a way of, wow, look at the guy that I'm dating, and then look at the guy that she's dating. And it's for her, back to the inner issues. But look right there, she just compared her relationship to another relationship, and now she feels like, I don't have a good enough man. So all the value that you have goes all the way down, no matter how good of a man you are, because she's not getting the top notch. She's not getting as much as another woman is getting, as the next girl, as her best friend, as the females that she sees on the internet is getting. So for her, she doesn't owe you any appreciation. She doesn't owe you a damn thing. If anything, the way she's looking at it now is, you're lucky I'm with you. Of course, you guys know, what does that go back to? Ego, yep. And it goes straight to her head, and she starts feeling like, wow, I'm with somebody that's less of what I should be with. Okay, so the next thing that I have on my list is number 4, and this is stuck in the past. Oh my goodness. I'm not even going to talk about ex-boyfriends anymore. No, because I've talked about it enough, and you guys should know by now the girls that keep going back to their ex-boyfriend. But what I mean by stuck in the past, now what I'm talking about is the girls that are literally thinking about the young days, the youthful days. Oh, how popular they used to be. Oh, how much guys used to look at them. Oh, how much money they were making before. And where they're currently at, they're not happy. And what happens is, because you're the person that she's dealing with, you're going to be stuck with the unhappy feelings that she has, that she's getting from the past. So she's looking back and she's hurt. She's upset. She's mad. She's just thinking like, why am I living life like this? Why am I in this situation? And then what she starts doing to make herself feel better. Oh, well, back in the day, I was getting all these guys. Back in the day, you know what guys used to do? They would break their back for me. Back in the day, I couldn't even sit without a guy trying to pull a seat for me and buy me a drink. It was just so hard. Back in the day, this, back in the day, in the past. They're so stuck in the past because they're not happy with their current situation. And although it might be because she's not happy with the man that she's with, it still leans more towards that she's not happy in life in general. She feels like she should be living like she was living in the past. And you know, that happens. Like, people fall off, or, you know, you change, you become an adult. You don't go through the same things. You know, you don't go to the club to search for a man, or be in the club so men can validate you or buy you drinks and stuff like that. You don't do that. You know, times like that, when you're older, okay, you're expected to be married and things like that. And so a lot of girls want to live that youthful life. A lot of girls, well, I still want to be young, and part of being young, I want guys to keep validating. I want guys to want to buy things for me. I want guys to take me out on dates, and I want it to be multiple guys. Multiple. So for her, it's just like stuck in the past, and you're the one that has to hear about it, you guys. So, and it also could be she dated somebody in the past, not even an ex, but, you know, guys here and there, and she was having casual fun, and these guys that she dated in the past, she is still comparing them to you. It's not necessarily her first love, but it could be just that lifestyle that she was living. She was able to get guys that looked hot, whatever term you want to use, looked fine, was masculine to the extreme, you know, just things like that. And now she's looking at you and like, do you know what type of guys I did in the past? Even if you were doing this for me, it doesn't mean nothing, because she still doesn't see the value in you. And now she's not appreciating you because she still feels like, I could get better, I could do better, I did better. And that's what they're so stuck on. I did, because everything happened in the past, and now they want to relive it. Okay, you guys, so let's move on to number 3, and this is personal letdown. So this is what I was talking about, the whole inner issues. It still can start with the past of how they look back and wish it was like that, but it's also the way they're currently moving in life, and they feel maybe stuck, or they feel like they should be way further, things like that, right? So for them, their personal issue becomes where they're not satisfied with the lifestyle. They're not satisfied with the man, because they feel like they should be way higher, way up. They feel like they deserve more. So with their own personal issues, it could go all the way back inside how they feel about themselves and their insecurities. They can feel like, you know, they could be better looking, not even just about lifestyle anymore, but better looking. They feel like, you know, they should have more money. You know, they feel like they need to look more fit. Maybe she's unhealthy, maybe she's not in shape, maybe she doesn't look as good as she did before, maybe. And sorry if you guys hear any noise in the background. You guys see I'm not filming in the car today. Try to do inside the house. It's not that bad. Thought they would be a lot louder, but they're doing good. My siblings, you guys, they want to play like the victim, right? So they feel so bad about how they're living, how they look, everything, and then they're gonna start blaming on you. You're the reason why I'm living like this. You're the reason why I look like this. So they're gonna start playing like the victim, and you're gonna be the problem. Doesn't matter how well you're doing. It doesn't matter. You're not gonna get any appreciation because she has to blame it on somebody. And of course, she's not gonna blame it on herself. That's the last thing she wants to do, so she can feel better about herself. So what? She has to play like the victim, like I said, and now guess what? You're going to be the one that gets no appreciation. You're going to be the one that she hates. You're the one that she feels like is the reason why she's living the way she's living. You're the cause to all her problems. That's what happens, you guys. She has to blame it all on you, okay? So remember, it's just personal. It's not you. And I feel like a lot of guys start taking it to heart. A lot of guys start feeling like I'm the problem. I made this happen, because the girls really brainwash them to believe that. And it's not you guys. It's her. It's her, you guys. It's her, okay? Remember that. It's not you guys, okay? So next thing on my list is ungrateful. So I'm gonna do a whole video just talking about ungratefulness, all the things that revolve around her, everything that's impacting her, like all the things I already listed. And it could also be personal family issues. It could be the best friends that stopped talking to her. It could be somebody that she really cared about in the past, you know, maybe an ex-lover, something like that. It could be anything like that where it's hurting her so much it makes her ungrateful for who she's with, because she's so stuck on every other problem, and she doesn't feel like you make her problems any better at all. Okay? So remember, she's just ungrateful in general. She feels like she deserves more. She feels like you're not doing enough. She feels like she shouldn't be stuck in this situation. She feels like, why are these people hurting me and you're part of these people? She's looking at everything and seeing red, and it doesn't matter, because you being her lover doesn't make things any better for her, since she's so ungrateful. You buying her flowers, that's not cute enough for her. That's not sweet enough for her. For her, she's so stuck on the negative. It could be that, or it could be the fact that she's just feeling like she wants better. Either she's so stuck on the negative and feeling like, you should be doing more. I should have got a bigger bouquet of flowers. That's how she's looking at it. Or she can be so stuck on she needs more of life, more of go get me the new car, the 2020 car. Everything that's happening is making her to be ungrateful like that. It's not just the small things you're doing. It could be so many things, and it goes right back to personal issues, okay? So I will do a video of ungrateful very soon. If you guys do want to see it, make sure you drop it down below. And so let's move on to the last thing on my list, and this is feeling stuck. So I decided to do this as number one for why women don't appreciate men, because a lot of girls, and it's not just because of the past, none of that. Feeling stuck for a lot of women causes them to be ungrateful, okay? And that's a key thing, which obviously leads them to not appreciate you. When a woman feels stuck, she feels like her world's ending. And what's the worst part is that when a woman is stuck, because men are supposed to be the strong men, and they're supposed to lead, they're supposed to guide, they're supposed to be an alpha, right? And what happens is when they feel stuck, they put so much pressure. You're supposed to save me from everything. You're supposed to be my God. You know, that's how some girls really get to that extreme. You're supposed to be my God. You're supposed to be my father. You're supposed to be my lover. You're supposed to be everything. You're supposed to be my lucky charm. Everything she can think of that she feels like you should be playing a role in, she wants that. They put so much pressure on men. They put so much pressure on men. And what happens is their expectations become so high. It's impossible for any man to reach. Their expectations out of this world. And so they feel so stuck, and they're stuck, and they're not finding any way to get out of that situation. They're not praying to God to help me, guide me out of this situation. They're so stuck in whatever mindset that they're in, whatever lifestyle that they're living, whatever current situation, but they only look at you to get them out of it. They don't appreciate nothing because they don't feel like you're doing enough. But how can you ever do enough when they're expecting the impossible? Isn't that crazy? Yeah. So there you guys have it. Of course, I can talk all day. You guys know me. But I really hope this video helped you guys out. And if it did, please make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Make sure you check out my Patreon. Make sure you check out my second YouTube channel. And of course, make sure you check out my other social media. And you guys will see me in my next video. Bye, guys.